It is 9:22. Welcome back. A regular on Daybreak is about to announce a breakup. It's with your scale. If you're on a weight loss journey or keeping tabs, this Indianapolis Moms contributor has words for you. One of them, Andy Bookmeyer, is goodbye.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. And the title of your article that you wrote this week for Indianapolis Moms, you have tips on other healthy ways to measure success.
Yes, because sometimes the scale can be really triggering for people. And so when we can't use it as a positive tool, we need to evaluate what are the other ways we can measure progress, because we don't want extra stress in our life and we don't need a scale if it's going to cause that extra stress. And so how your clothes are fitting is a great way, a barometer of progress. Some of us were unfortunate to gain some weight over the pandemic.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a victory that we can fit in some of the clothes that we couldn't over the pandemic, but now we can. Body fat percentage is another way to look at true progress. Our mood, are we happier? Are we less stressed? Our energy levels, are we able to have increased productivity?
Yeah.
How we're sleeping, is our sleep better? Progress pictures, another way for people to visually see, maybe I suggest like every week or every 2 weeks, taking a picture from the front, from the side, and from the rear perspective, so you can see visually the progress that you're making. So we don't have to be at the mercy of the scale. We don't need that stress when we have all these other areas we can look at.
Yeah, these are great tips, and you have 5 specifically categorized in the article, starting with this is your health journey. What are you trying to communicate saying that?
I want to accentuate the word journey. I want people to know that even though we want the quick fix, it's not going to happen overnight. But if we are dialing in on our fitness and our nutrition and we know we're being mindful of these things, then we have to trust that it will happen, that change will ensue. We just have to be patient. And I know that's hard, but that's really the key, is just trusting the process, staying the course, and just knowing that this is your journey and you can release that need for validation from the scale.
And highlight baby steps throughout the process.
Baby steps are actually really big steps. And so maybe you've added some more water or another day of exercise or meal prepped a breakfast for the next day. Any kind of small measures that we're taking can really lead to bigger changes. So again, it's that patience and trusting that it may not happen right away, but it will happen. All these positive changes will eventually pile up and lead to, a better mindset, better health, and all those good things.
Which connects to your third tip, which is pay attention to the small things.
Yes, and like I said, even something as small as sleep, which is actually really big.
Yeah.
Are we sleeping better? And just knowing that, over time, we're gonna notice these changes in our mood, in our productivity, in our energy, and so forth.
So there are 2 more, and unfortunately we're out of time, but I want to make sure that you go to the website for Indianapolis Moms and read up on this. One is plateaus are not necessarily bad, and the 5th is to be consistent. So you can read what Andy means about all of those things on Indianapolis Moms. Thank you, ma'am, so much.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to.